I will go forth and announce you. Be respectful.
I have foreseen the coming of a mighty champion to these shores. One who would slay countless foes and prove their valor time and again. One who would lead my armies to victory against the great darkness that seeks to devour this world. You have proven yourself the greatest living warrior on Azeroth. It is for this reason I have saved you. I name you Valajar. Bring glory to these halls on the wings of my Valkyr.
So yeah, as you can see, I worked this guy through the intro to get him back to, or get him to this point, so I could show you guys the Fury Warrior artifact quest. Yeah. This is... I was going to show you the intro, but I realized it really is not that much of a difference other than just switching, Eitrig out for some sergeant I've never heard of, and Danath Trollbane, or Danath Trollbane, because the guy literally says his name 2 different ways. By the way, this is my human warrior that I've been playing strictly as a Fury Warrior. If you can't guess by the name, let me show you the face. I decided to model him after Varian. And I thought the idea of having Varian as a Fury Warrior here would be cool because I've always liked those moments where he split Charlemagne in half and was, in that moment basically was like a Fury Warrior. I know some people have actually disagreed with me on that. I don't care. I thought it was awesome. Let me enjoy this, So, I like the idea of a Fury Warrior rocking this set. It looks awesome. And of course I've got double Armageddon because why wouldn't I, And I've got the Berserking enchantment because I thought that would be perfect for a Fury Warrior. So, yeah, that was kind of one of the main things I was thinking of here in regards to this. So, hold on a second. All right, Almighty Odin, I've licked your boots. Now, I'd like to choose what weapon I want to go after.
Do you bring me?
I already read that for you before, and I reached 26. Yay! I didn't get anything, though. Fury, the war swords of my very own Valajar, my greatest champion. Stolen from me by the cur Helia, she and her fool servant make a mockery of their prowess by stealing the souls of great heroes before they can ascend to the halls of valor. Mighty weapons that would turn you into a living storm of steel and fire. They would make a worthy choice. The war swords of the Valajar.
Have you brought valor to these halls?
I knew you would pick that one because I'm Odin, and I know everything. Helia has made a mockery of my order by creating her own Helajar, powerful undead tasked with hunting down heroic warriors and taking their souls before my Valkyr can claim them. Among them is her personal champion, Vigfus Bladewind, who wields stolen blades that I forged myself long ago. He has returned to Tidescorn Harbor with a full cargo of stolen souls to take to Helheim. Go there, kill him and his Helajar, and make the swords yours.
Go now, my champion.
Yes, O mighty, wonderful Odin. Odin. The only way I like to say his name is the way that, what's his name? The moron from Stormheim in the dungeon. What's his name? Skovald. Odin. Odin. The way Skovald says Odin, it's the only way I like it. Just great. I love it. Odin. Alright, so now... Need to go to Tidescorn Harbor.
Cannot stop me.
Time for a superhero landing. And I shoot the thrill and I'm ready to kill and I can't get enough and I can't cause I'm thrilled cause I... my timing was off here. Give it a few more moments. Shoot the thrill, ready to kill. What? I'm just saying, it works really well. So like I said in the arms video, the thing I love about Fury is I can just spam Whirlwind as much as I want without requiring, you know,
I need to get closer.
any resource to use it. Rage. For a moment, I actually couldn't remember what it was called.
A warrior is attacking us! One, kill the fool and keep my cargo safe. Don't wake me again.
One is more than enough. At least especially when it's a Fury Warrior.
Avenge me!
Forgive me if there are some Fury mains out there watching this that are getting a little triggered by my play. I have not had that much experience playing Fury. Get out of here. Oh, you decided to stay behind, huh? Well, that was your mistake.
I need to get closer. It's too far.
Oh, okay. I have to defeat a few waves here. So I guess apparently I am holding the ground here. That's fine. Boy, Fury Warriors now have Ignore Pain. That seems awesome. Just an extra, you know, means of survivability here.
I'm out of range.
Like on paper, it seems fine. But keep in mind, I'm doing this without the knowledge of actually getting to test it out at high level in Shadowlands, like in beta and such. Like, there are people who have actually been able to test out at the full level 60, and in Mythic Plus and Raid environments, I have not.
Enough
So.
trifling with fodder. I will harvest your soul myself!
Sure you will. Enraged!
You'll not get below. The very dead will rise to stop you!
I gotta tell you, I actually am looking forward to leveling this guy throughout all of Legion just as Fury. I mean, I may occasionally switch over to Prot, you know, because tank, you know, easier queues or whatever. But ideally, I would like to strictly only play this guy as Fury.
Protect the cargo. Protect the souls.
And keep in mind, I'm only level 26. There's some other, stuff that I haven't gotten yet. Not necessarily some abilities, but some upgrades to some abilities to make them even better. You know, it's one thing I always like about Fury compared to Arms, is that sometimes when I don't have any resource for Arms, I feel like, okay, I have to just stay here and auto-attack for a few seconds, which frustrates me. With Fury, it seems like I'm always having a lot of rage to use for different abilities, or I have something like Whirlwind that I can just spam regardless of how much rage I have. You know, I've always got something to do, or some ability, some button to press on Fury compared to Arms. It's just something I really enjoy about that. There's something about the very fast-paced, frantic style they have that I just find kind of enjoyable. You know, especially when they get increased movement speed. It's just like, I'm moving, I'm seeking out enemies to fight. I mean, you know, they are literally, you know, the spec is called Fury, so that's kind of what you expect. Just a very fast-paced, frantic, you know, game style for a spec labeled Fury.
It's too far away.
I've got Slam now as a Fury Warrior. It's just so weird seeing certain abilities for the other specs.
Need a target.
Okay. One more runestone right over there. We get to light another bonfire here. Should make things a little easier. Not that it really matters. They never stood a chance.
I don't have a target.
Whoa, camera angle.
It's too far away.
Yeah.
I don't have a target.
What are you idiots doing? Well now, what is this I sense? A soul that radiates great power!
You know, there are times I actually would like to pretend as if my character somehow could be Varian. Just to hear him referred to Varian like this.
I'm myself, hero of Azeroth.
I'd like to take those swords.
Then come meet death, hero.
It's like as if he responded to me. He was like, okay, come get them.
Out of range.
These blades have slain thousands.
I don't have a target. I need to get closer.
I'm sure they have, and they will slay thousands more. When they get my hands and I use them against the Legion.
And the champion of that spray has quite a bite.
You coward, get back here! He just ran with his tail between his legs. He's like, follow if you dare. I'm like, okay, I'm right behind you.
Then come meet a little farther before we fight, hero. I have a surprise for you.
Keeps running. Oh, look at these guys. They want a piece of me. Come on, bring it. Let's go. Rampage, rampage, rampage.
I need a target.
By the way, in case you're curious about why these guys are kind of working for Helya, keep in mind,
I don't have a target.
as I was saying in the previous Warrior video, Odin basically enslaved some of them to work for him. So, of course, some of them joining Helya against him was not a hard sell.
Prize in your name!
Speaking of Helya, hello, my dear.
So this is the champion of Odin. Let them die by Odin's own blades. I bless these weapons with the fury of Helheim. Go, Vigfus. Slay the champion and earn my favor for all eternity!
So did you just catch that? She just made them even stronger.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. Get closer.
I'll not fall to Odin's lapdog! I will destroy you!
It's too far away.
No! No! Helya! Give me more power!
Goodbye.
I see only darkness. Helya! No! No!
Vigfus, you weak fool! Your torment will be unending!
You know, I just want to point out, people joke and make fun about the absurd shoulder pads that we have in WoW all the time. She has a literal ship as her on her shoulders. Just saying. And, yeah, you know. This, I mean, I'm not going to say that this was, you know, that Odin deliberately caused her to be like this, but what he did to her, you know, certainly did not help. So, if you don't mind, Helya, I'll be taking these. Thank you.
I grow weary of your presence. Tell Odin that this changes nothing. He will suffer my wrath for ages to come!
Yeah. So they used to grant the Odin's Fury ability, which unleashed massive fire damage on nearby enemies. Okay, I'm wondering, did they turn that into a talent? For the most part, they've actually taken what were the artifact weapons, special, you know, abilities, and actually made them into a talent. So that way, if you grew attached to that ability, you could be able to still keep it if you use a talent on it. It doesn't appear that they actually did that. Ah, now see, here's something they actually did add for Shadowlands, in case you guys are wondering. Yes, Titan's Grip allows you to keep using dual-wielding two-handed weapons. But you can go back to dual-wielding one-handed weapons if you want, and so here's the new passive for that. While dual-wielding a pair of one-handed weapons, your damage done is increased by 12%, and your movement speed is increased by 5%. So yeah, they deal more the two-handed weapons, though, they deal more damage, provide more strength and stamina than one-handed weapons. So there is a payoff if you choose to go with one-handed weapons instead of two-handed weapons. So just in case you were curious, that's one of the major changes, you know, along with the letting Frost Death Knights get two-handed weapons again. We'll turn this in first, and then I'll go show you the customization stuff. Yeah, the customization stuff that you can do with these artifacts. I have returned with your swords, Odin. Blah, 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 blah.
Tell me of your...
Curse Helya! She has corrupted the blades that... Still, her champion defeated, her hellish are skulking back to Helheim, and my weapons in the hands of my chosen champion. She even made them more powerful than before. Wield them well. Smite the enemies of this world.
Remember, life is nothing without valor.
Are you worthy of Odin's grace?
I'll do that stuff she's talking about on my own, obviously. I actually think this works kind of well. The War Swords of the Valashar. So these are the default appearances. The slight color changes. This is the upgraded appearance. Almost looks like a an open dragon mouth when you look at it that way. Different color changes there for doing the Class Hall campaign. This is the Balance of Power appearance. Again, you can see how it looks like a maw. It's kind of the idea. This is the PvP appearance, Storm Breath. It kind of now looks like those Storm Drakes in Stormheim, don't they? Especially with the crackling electricity through them, which looks great. Oh my goodness. I like this blue one here, especially with, you know, you can see that's blue and that's purple to emphasize that that is one of those Storm Drakes and Stormheim that we usually see. But oh my goodness, I would love to get this one and this one. Gonna have to work up on my PvP honor level, I guess. But not a bad looking appearance there. Now, there is a secret appearance, which I do have. I'll go ahead and give me a moment here. I'll just go ahead and change these to look like that.
Munchies, crunchies, lucky doos and root.
Here they are.
Good fortune to all.
This is the secret appearance. Yeah. So they are, you know, they look like axes with the skulls of dragons on the back. And they basically are. The idea of unlocking these, you know, this appearance is that you have to kill 2 specific world bosses, each of which is a dragon. Oh, by the way, before you do that, you have to get exalted with the Stormheim Valajar faction. Then, after you get those 2 skulls, you then have to farm Skovald in the Halls of Valor dungeon for him to drop a certain binding, and then the idea is you combine all 3 of those pieces into this secret appearance. It took me a while, because first I had to make sure I got the rep grind of getting exalted, which right now is not that bad because you have the impressive influence, so if you were going to do that anytime, now is a great time to do it while this is going. But, yeah, you get the exalted first, then you have to wait for each of those world bosses to spawn, which takes a while to wait. Then you have to kill them and hope that the thing drops, and then you gotta spam the dungeon, Halls of Valor, specifically to get to Skovald. You don't have to fight Odin afterwards, just Skovald. Yeah, it took me a while to get these, but they do look awesome, so pretty worth, at least for me. But I know plenty of others who felt the same way. So anyways, that is the quest for the Fury Warrior artifact. And we will be checking out another of the artifact weapon quests when we return. Stay tuned.